Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so any doubt? Okay, so we were doing that lab for VPN site to site setup, and we are facing error. We are not able to connect with the tunnel. So I did research on that, and there are lot of option. There might be the chance this is the reason we are not able to up our tunnel. That could be like, see, one problem is the file which we are downloading, that file is wrong, I guess. And the configuration which we have done, that also be wrong. There might be chances that VPC component which we have created, like these three component, be private gateway, customer gateway, and site to site connection, this could also be wrong. So there are a lot of things which we do while creating this site to site setup. So it's difficult for me to identify exact problems. So what I did, I tried to create the same thing with the different regions, and it was working fine. So today what we will do, we will again go step by step with the same configuration what we have done. We only change the some of the components, new component, and we'll start again the troubleshooting, that part. Okay, so yes, let's just go to the Ohio region first.
Your screen is not visible.
Okay. Yeah, now it is visible.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So see what we do in this. Let me create a paint. So this will be the customer side, and sorry, AWS side, and this will be the customer side. Okay, and we have North Virginia region here, and here we have Ohio. Okay, so we have one VPC here, under that we have a subnet here, and under that we have a EC2 machine here. Okay, here we have a same thing, VPC, then we have subnet, and then we have machine here. We also have a customer gateway here. We have a private, sorry, virtual private gateway. We have a customer gateway, and we have a site to site tunnel. So let's just quickly VPC and make it as a 12, because why I'm creating this diagram, we will tick mark line by line. Okay, then we have a subnet, then we have a EC2. Okay, and this is the AWS. We have this virtual private gateway, we have a customer gateway, and we have a site to site setup here. Okay, here we have a AWS account, here again have VPC, we have a subnet, we have a EC2. Okay, so let's just try to figure out that the what component we will start and what could have the problem. See, we have in Ohio region we have created these things, so let's just verify first. So under VPC we have created one VPC with the CIDR of this. So let me mention this CIDR also here, because that could also be the chance right now. And then we created one subnet, so this is my subnet. Under that subnet I have taken the CIDR range of by 24, yes, then everything is correct here. Root table, no sorry, then we have created an internet gateway, so internet gateway is correct. It is attached with the customer VPC. Then root table, so under root table also what we have done, we have given an internet gateway access and the subnet association has been done successfully. So at customer side VPC part was correct. Now let's go to the EC2 and let's go and create one more new EC2 machine. Leave that EC2 machine, whatever we have created. Okay, so let's just remove that machine and create one new machine. So customer side, okay, and let's create and select this. Edit and edit, we will select our own VPC, then subnet we have already, then this enable IP, security group, demo and launch. Okay, so let's see the instance and let's verify the security group also before leaving Ohio region. So in the security group, yes, we have a TCP, ICMP and yes, they don't have SSH. Yeah, they have SSH, ICMP and TCP. Okay. So let's go to the North Virginia region, because as per my understanding everything is correct at this side. Okay, here. Now in North Virginia we have one VPC, that is this one, and under this CIDR block is this. So yes, this is my CIDR block. Okay, we have a subnet. So this is my public subnet, but we don't need public subnet because we will try to communicate with the private subnet only. So let's go inside the private subnet and we will have the correct CIDR block. And internet access is not required because we are not connecting with the internet this side at AWS side, so leave that part. But root table, under private root table we'll see that yes, it is having a local and the subnet should be associated. So this is my private subnet which is associated. Now so VPC side is correct. Now we have created these three parameters, so let me go and delete those parameters and let's try to create new. Delete customer already, because the problem is might be I have done, okay, it's in use. Okay, so we need to first delete the site to site VPN, then only we can delete that. So delete, then delete, then and delete. So let's just go and create again. Let's create first virtual private gateway, and under action just create. So AWS virtual private gateway and leaving everything default, create. Right now it is detached, so just go and attach it. Attach with the VPC, attach. Okay, now just go and create customer gateway. So create AWS customer gateway. Here you need to pass the public IP address of this machine. Okay, so just go and take the public IP of this machine. So this is my public IP address and pass it here. Rest all the things are default. create. Now go and create the customer gateway, sorry, site to site VPN connection. So just create the VPN connection and create it site to site. So we have virtual private gateway, that is which one I have created recently. Alright, so we have this one, yeah, attached. AWS VPG, this one only we have created, right? Let me verify once again. Private gateway, okay, AWS VPG, yeah, capital one, yes, we have this one. Customer gateway, we have this one, and here static. So now what is the CIDR range of this side? So this is my CIDR range. Copy this and pass it here and tab. Okay, sorry, it is taking the space also. I need to remove that. Yes. So we have added this. Rest everything keeping default. Create. So it is creating. Now in the meantime it is creating. Just go to the root table and under root table click here and under root, see, just verify, see here it is AWS VPG is no, so just click here and enable it, save. So okay, let's see whether it is associated with the correct one. Oh, yeah, that is also the point. This is not the VPG, this is the endpoint part. This is like a prefix and endpoint, so we need to delete these things also. Okay, so just go to the root table and under private root table delete this. How to delete that? Edit root and yes, target propagation is correct. So let's see and see the destination, what it is doing. AWS S3, why it is going there? So this might be also the region. See. So are you able to understand what does it means, this managed prefix list? I don't know why it is connecting with the S3. Maybe that endpoint lab which we have performed, this is related with that. So what we will do, instead of using this existing one, we'll try to create one new private subnet. And under this private subnet, sorry, private root table, okay, and create a root. And what we will do, under this we will associate our subnet. What subnet? Private subnet, save. And root propagation we will give the same, save. So now we have a root table, so let me delete the old private root table which is not required. Delete. Okay, so see whether our site to site VPN connection is created or not. Yes, it's still pending. So just and connect with the machine. Which machine? The machine which we have created in Ohio region. Copy this. Ohio, open, accept. Just first update sudo yum update -y, and what document I was following, I was following this document. Okay, so see, it is available now. We have tunnel also. Right now they are still down, so that's fine. See, what I was doing while downloading the configuration file, I was selecting a generic, which is not correct. We already have an option called OpenSwarm because we are going to install OpenSwarm here to configure IPsec. IPsec is just a protocol which will help us to create a tunnel at a secure way. So just select the OpenSwarm and download. Okay, and let me give the name as a new and save. So just cancel it and then go to this machine and install this OpenSwarm. So this command will be same, but just go and switch the switch user and then paste. So OpenSwarm is installing. Now go and open this file. See, this file will already have the proper syntax which will be used by the OpenSwarm. Okay, so let's follow the steps. See, yes, now it is saying you need to configure the tunnel, IPsec tunnel first. So just go inside this file and copy this and open that file in the VI editor. Paste here and paste the 3 lines which is mentioned in that document here. Okay, so just copy these 3 lines and paste it here. So is you are creating a router, you are giving the router configuration. See, so after that what it is saying, apply the changes in the step 1 by executing the command this. So this is the command to apply the changes. So paste, but instead of that what we can do, we can also run the command that is called service network restart, so that it will restart the network. So paste here. So our network is restarted. So what we have done, we have completed this first step, but here what we have changed, instead of these 3 we have used these 3. It is like default RP filter and default accept one. Here it was having some other like accept all and all those things. Okay, now just go to the location. Which location? This location, and uncomment this line. What does this line means? It is saying include everything what is inside this folder with the config file, config extension, or the config extension. So what we are trying to tell to the system, whatever file will have inside this folder with .conf configuration, just accept them. So the name could be anything. So just go and verify whether this line is commented or uncommented. So cat and paste, enter. See, this is uncommented, so that's fine. Now it is saying create a new file. Okay, just create a new file. Don't go with the naming convention. Here it is a AWS and here it is AWS-VPN, so it doesn't matter, both are same. Okay, so now just copy this and create. So let's just go inside the same location, cd/etc ipsec, see, ls-la. If you see, right now we don't have anything, so let's just create the same file, that is let with the full path. Okay, it's not there. Then aws.conf. This is the file, right? Yes. Enter. Now just copy the content, this content, but there you need to change something. See, this auth esp we are not doing, so just remove that part. And here in the left side and the right side we need to pass the same thing. Left side is the customer VPN and the right side is the AWS VPN. So what is the customer VPN? Here is 10.1.0.16, right? So left side is this one, 10.1.0.0/16, and the right side will be 10.0.0.0/16. See, this is the right side one. And the IP addresses which what we are doing changing earlier, it was already picked up. So if you go and see that, the right side will be the EC2 machine IP address. I guess this is the mistake I was doing. See, the right side here is the 3422492, right? Yes. So I guess I am passing this tunnel wrong, right? Left side should be this one and the right should be this one. Okay, let it be. Right now let's just keep the same thing. I'm not changing anything, let it be. So just copy this tunnel and paste it here. Paste. Okay, escape, W2, enter. Okay, now it is saying, see, earlier what we were doing, we were configuring this also manually, but it has already given with the new file in the same format which has been accepted by OpenSwarm. So just copy this and vi paste, enter, and copy the same thing. Here also we are doing that part, but here what we are doing, we are creating it manually. So copy it and paste it. Escape. So now till now we are good to go with the configuration. So just check IPsec on. We are enabling our IPsec service. It is enabled, and let's just start with the finger crossed now. Let's start. So I guess it is started. Status, yes. See, my tunnel is up. So if I'll go and see whether it is up or not, it will not, might be it will not show that immediately, but it will work. Here and tunnel. See, right now it is not showing. What you need to do, you need to go and in the meantime create one more instance here. Okay, so create an instance, and under that just give the Linux one. And for the testing purpose, like what testing purpose, I will try to ping to this machine from here, and we will see whether we are able to get the response or not, because I'm trying to get inside that machine from the tunnel. This is the secure tunnel which we have created here, like that. Okay, so let's just quickly create one machine. Network, this is my VPC, and private subnet. I don't want the public IP address. Let me go and select the security group and launch, and see the security group also whether it is having the same ports or not. Yes, it is having all the ports. So just copy the private IP and let's see the tunnel now, what it is doing. Now just go and try to ping from here, and let's see whether it is working or not. So this is the problem. Tomorrow it was working fine. So what mistake I am thinking here is I am doing something wrong with here. See, that should be up and down, I guess. Left side we are giving this side of IP address.
Yeah,
So
so left side is basically is our Ohio region, right? As
yes,
per this one. And the right side is our VPN one. And on the top left, which I saw, it's opposite. Oh no.
no, but this is correct because it is already picked up by that AWS. I guess this is wrong because this we are giving wrong. See, if you read this document, left subnet is the local network behind our open swamp. So see, left subnet is still correct where we are installing the open swamp. So
Yeah,
10.1.0.16 that here this side we are installing it.
yeah.
So
As per
this is
picture,
the
it's opposite.
yes. Don't go with the picture that left and right, but it's like the definition what it is saying. Right side is the remote network on the other side of your VPN tunnel that you wish to have a connectivity with, and you will need to replace the remote network. So, what is wrong with this? I tried the same lab with different. Yes. See, it is connected. It took some time, but it is now connected. Yes. So, here, see, it's up. Are you able to see? The tunnel is up. Now, I should get
Yes.
the ping here. Let's just ping again. Now, if it is not pinging, then that's the issue with the security group. There might be the chances I have opened wrong ports. So go inside and under the security group. So the problem what I think is the three component which we have configured, there might be the chances we have not configured them properly, and there might be the chance that file which we have downloaded, it was having some different component, the way which we are passing. And the third thing could be the configuration what we are doing here. So it is having ICMP and all TCP, and let's just have the custom TCP. No, all TCP is on, SSH is on. And let's see in this instance what security group we are passing. It is having all ICMP, all TCP. It's correct. So it should ideally ping here, but still it is not pinging. So that's the different part now. It's not pinging, and that could be the reason of VPC here in the Ohio region. Let's just where I have created that machine in the same
Which one?
subnet. This Ohio machine, let me check that whether it is having the same network or not. Yes. So here subnet is the customer subnet. Yes, that's correct. Okay, that's correct. And the root table, this is the root table. Under that root table we have an internet gateway and the subnet associated. Yes, it's correct. But still, though it is not able to ping, that could be the different reason it is not able to ping. But the main purpose is the tunnel should be up. So we have successfully created a tunnel. So what are the reason I found is, one, the file which we are downloading, the configuration file is wrong. Third, there are three components which we are creating. There might be chances we have not configured the correctly. There might be we have pasted the wrong IP address, something we could do. And the third one is this side, the machine which we are configuring, try to configure, we have might be the chances we have done some configuration issue also. So Any doubt in this lab till now? This is very difficult lab, but still try to do practice more.
Yeah, I will do practice. Did you send that configuration file to us?
No, I sent that here in the chat, but no need to
Okay,
follow that file. It's there in the chat, but download that file from here and follow that particular file correctly.
okay.
Okay, so yeah. Now we have one more lab with the same thing, but see, right now what we are doing here, we are enabling a site to site setup, like anyone from anywhere can go and access that. Like right now they are in a Ohio region, but there could be chances they are in a Mumbai region or the Singapore region or any other Canada region, any region. So we have one more use case. Just imagine the scenario. See, I have one Windows machine in AWS. This is AWS side, and under this we have one Windows machine, and that is inside the VPC and the private subnet. Okay, so this is my private subnet. So this is my VPC here, and this is my private subnet. Okay, what does it mean by private subnet? We don't have internet access and we have only private IP address. Here I have created one Windows machine. Okay, so which is having a private IP. So if I want to take the RDP inside this machine, how would I can take? How I will go and access this machine? What could be the possible ways? आप इसको कैसे access करोगे बताओ? We already know the use case.
Uh, by networking, but we don't have any public domain.
Yeah, we don't have any public subnet. Like it means you need a
Endpoint.
public. How endpoint? Like we don't have any machine also for the endpoint. Like see, for endpoint also we need one extra public machine to access that in the same network.
Okay. Okay, so we have to connect from another machine to private one.
Yes, so it means like you know that you are dependent to another machine, right? But
Yeah.
I want to take the RDP not from another machine in the AWS. Yes, that's possible that we will go and create one public subnet in the same network and we'll create another machine with the public IP, and then from that machine we'll go inside this machine. But no, I want to take the RDP from my local machine. This is my local machine, right? This is here, from here. From this RDP session, I want to take inside. Even though we tried earlier also when we are understanding that private subnet and public subnet concept, we tried to connect that machine with the help of private machine, but we are not able to connect that. And the reason is my laptop is in a different network and this is AWS machine is in a different network. So this is the same scenario happen in our companies also, right? We have a lot of application and lot of servers in our company which we try to access with our laptop, but we can't. But if our company configure the VPN in our laptop, we are able to access everything what is there in my company's server, right? So this is the next lab which we are going to perform. In this laptop, this is my local laptop, right? This is my local or my laptop, my computer. Okay, here we will configure the VPN. Okay, we will configure the VPN and then we connect that VPN with our credentials which has been authenticated by here, which has been provided by the company, and that credential is like our login ID password, ADID password, right? So which is been provided by here, so we will pass that. So now my local computer is also connected with the my company's server, and so from my local machine I can take the RDP into this machine with private IP. Are you able to understand what I'm trying to explain?
Yes.
Here we have done the site to site setup. That's a different part, that is also related with the VPN. We have only done the VPN part. We have one more use case in the VPN, that, see, if you read this document here correctly, there are two labs. One is VPN and the other one is site to site VPN. So site to site VPN we have covered, where we create a tunnel, and the VPN is like a virtual private network. So let's just understand and create a lab. So what we will do, in the Ohio region we will perform this lab, okay, because we already have VPC created there. So yes, here we have a subnet, and let me go and create a public subnet also. Under this VPC, create a public subnet, okay, and under this any of the preference 10.0 dot, what is that, 1.0.0/24, okay, it's already in the use. So let me take this 2. Great. And let's go and create an internet gateway. IGW, I guess it's already created. Yes, we already have, and it's already attached. So yes, sorry, we already have a public subnet. We need to create a private subnet, not public one. This is private subnet now, and this is the public one. Because it is having an internet access attached. So if I'll go inside this, okay, this is the public. So if I'll go to the root table, inside that root table we have associated subnet, that is public one, okay, and it is having internet access. So let me quickly create one private root table also, private RT, and in the same VPC, and let me associate the subnet here, that is private subnet here. So same way we have now VPC with the 2 subnet, 2 root table, 1 internet gateway, and one is a private subnet, then other one is the public subnet. So we have already have this architecture which we have done so many times. Now let's go to the EC2 instance and go to the instance. Now what we are doing, first we will configure the Open VPN, right, that software for my laptop. So we'll go and create one machine, that will be the Open VPN, and here instead of this operating system, just go to the browse EMI, and under marketplace just go and type the Open VPN, copy. See, here you will get this Open VPN access server, okay, so select that, and that is free tier eligible. So create. See, once you select this, by default it will select the T2 small, but that's wrong. Just go and select this free tier eligible instance type, and under Ohio just keep here is same and create, and here just go to the custom VPC, and this machine we want in the public subnet. We want enable IP address also. We want to give the security group, so just give the existing under security group just go and select that default security group which has been created by the machine automatically, because it will have these three protocol automatically enabled. See, like SSH, HTTPS, custom TCP, custom UDP. So these are some of the port which is required by default. So just don't touch anything here and launch. Okay, so go instance. See, so it is creating my Open VPN. Let me delete this customer site which is not required now. Okay, so in the meantime this machine is creating. Let's just go and connect it with the putty or the mobex term. Go and yeah, now see what could be the username. See, I told you so many times just to click here and you will see the username. See, this is the root username. But if I'll try to connect with the same username, just see, I'm not passing any username right now, and Ohio, so just give the Ohio key here and okay. So it will prompt me to type the username. Okay, still not connected. What is the key I have given? Just take that. Is this Ohio key only? Just copy it and let's try again. And type the Ohio key here. Open. Okay. See, it will prompt me for the login. So I'll type the root, but it will respond. You are able to connect, but it is saying please log in as Open VPN AS rather than user root. So what we will do, we'll Control C and we'll again try to log in with the different user. Okay, this is my IP address and here just connect. So sometimes it happens that user is different, so it will prompt you to log in. So just type Open VPN AS and enter. So you are connected. Now automatically just be careful, okay, here. Don't press anything without reading. It is already checking for the update automatically. So it is configuring, it has installed something. It is saying please enter yes or to indicate your agreement. So whatever configuration it has been given, it is saying if you are agree to configure it, just press yes. So type yes. Okay, now it is saying public access server node, whatever configuration it is asking. See, if you are okay with the default selection, just press enter, or if you are not, just type that particular one. So I am okay with the configuration, so press enter. Again it will ask me that please specify the network interface. If you are okay with all type of interface, then press enter. If not, then press 2. So default selection is 1, so enter. Now the next part, it is saying public key or private key, what type of key you are okay to follow the algorithm. So yes, I'm okay with the RSA algorithm. Next it is saying that what key size do you want to use to for the certificate. 2048 is okay. Yes, I'm okay. Now next it is saying that what public key, and again it is taking the certificate authentication. So yes, RSA is okay. Now again it is okay. Now it is saying specify the port number for admin web UI. Web UI, like I will show you the web UI within 1 or 2 minutes. Just remember 943 is the port number for web UI. Again 443 is obviously for the HTTPS connection. Yes, I'm okay with that. The client traffic routed through a VPN. Yes. No, sorry, no. And the DNS, no. Now next is, it is saying should be the private subnet accessible client. Yes, I want to access the private subnet. It is saying, are you okay with the username open VPN? Yes, or otherwise you can go ahead and create your own user. Yes, enter. It is saying password, you are okay to generate with the random password. Yes, so this is the password and this is the username. You can go and change this password also, that's not the problem. So please specify your key or leave blank for specify later. So I'm keeping blank. So whatever selection we have made, accordingly it is initializing my open VPN. So see, it is given the information, this is my password and user is open VPN which we have selected, and see this is the client UI, and see the 443 is the port. So and here just copy this URL and paste it into the browser here. Okay, enter. So it will say this your connection is not private, so it's okay. I'll go advanced and proceed. So once you go here, it will prompt you for the username and password. So what was my username? OpenVPN is the username, and what we are doing, we are downloading our own VPN software. So here and sign in. So based on my system configuration and everything, the operating system, it will give so many options. So instead of this, it is recommended one. It will not have the proper configuration. See, Open VPN Connect for all the platforms. So my laptop is the Windows machine, so I'll go and download the Windows software. So just click on that. It will prompt you the location where you want to save it. So I'll go into the download. It will download the MSI file. See. So my MSI file has been downloaded. So just click on this and see, it will give you that some protection because of my laptop protection, but I'm okay to run anyway. So just more info and run any. Then yes. So it will install. So soon you will see the Open VPN icon here. Just like in our company, we will get that either of the VPN, whatever we are using. So we'll get here. See, the Open VPN icon is now displayed here. Right now it is disconnected. So yes, now just go and right click and under this connect as Open VPN, and yes, see the username is already there. So what is the password? So this is my password. Copy password and paste it here and connect. So if you go and see right now, see you are connected with the VPN. So let's just disconnect first. Okay, let's just disconnect. Okay, this is disconnected, right? Now see, let me go and create quickly one Windows machine also in the Ohio region. Right, I want, see the setup has been done. This till here the setup has been done. Now let me go and create one Windows machine. Launch instance. Okay, here just select the Windows. Let me go and select the 2019 base, and here everything is fine. Keep here as same network. Let me go and change it here, the custom VPC, and this time I'm selecting a private subnet. Okay, and I don't want the public IP address. Let me go and select any of the security group and launch. So Yes, now try to connect. It will take some time, but try to. Yes, okay, it is giving me the option. So desktop, just copy what, not this one, sorry. How to, yeah, get password. Okay, it is giving me that 4 minute you need to wait. So why it is showing that instance has been launched with the custom AMI? Array, I have selected a Windows AMI only. 632 BC, yes. Windows, and I have selected this one. Yes, it's a, yeah, I don't know. Yes, see. Now let me go and decrypt the password. Automatically it is prompting. So yes, decrypt that. See. Now let me try to access that with my local machine. So definitely we will not be able to access that. We will not get the prompt also. So let's just go and connect with this. Okay, let's connect with the Open VPN. What is the password? So this is my password. So this is very annoying every time. Okay, so to get this password. So what we can do, we can change our own custom password also. So how to change that? Just type sudo passwd, and what is my username? That is Open VPN. Enter. Have Open VPN user. This is the Open VPN. Okay. Okay, let it be. If it is not allowing, because that's not the priority, we'll see that. But here just copy and paste and connect. See, so what I did, I'm connected with my network. Now if I'll go and try to hit that connect button again, see, it will prompt me. So are you able to see what we have done till now? We have created our own VPN for our network, right? See, connect. Yes. So you will be inside the Windows machine using private IP address from your own laptop. Understood? Any doubt till now?
No.
No.
So every time we give the user this application to install on their computer, just like Cisco or Fortinet,
Which user? Sorry, app user. I didn't get your question.
the VPN app, which we just install in your laptop.
Open VPN, yes. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So every computer has this application to connect with VPN, right?
that will not have. This is the URL which you need to give them, any of the
Okay.
computer, and they will install it. Once they will
Okay.
install, you need to generate their own custom username and password. But right now, see, this is like a demo. But as a practical purpose, what they do, they map Open VPN with the ADID.
Okay.
And what they do with the ADID, so every time whenever we will install this Open VPN and it will try to connect, so we no need to pass this Open VPN and this password. We can pass our ADID password, ID password only, because we are authorized employee of the company. So we just simply go inside and log in with our ADID password, then only you will be connected with the company's network. Yeah, for this
Okay.
software you have to give this URL which will have the customized Open VPN platform for your company, like this. So just download in their laptop and they will log in with their ADID password and they are able to access all the resources which is present in your network. Understood? Any doubt?
No.
Yeah, so many big labs. So yes, so now we are done with the networking. Let's just create one project, and this time Ashwati, I want you to present the complete project properly.
Yes.
Okay, yes. So let's just create a proper project. Now we have a networking section also, so definitely we will perform the same task but under our own custom network. Okay, so what we do, we have our AWS account. So this is my AWS account, AWS. Okay, and I'll go and create my own VPC here. So that will be my custom VPC. Okay, then under this I'll go and create a two subnet, subnet 1 and subnet 2. So this will be my public subnet and this will be my private subnet. Okay, now we will have a root table, public root table and the private root table. Okay, public RT and the private RT. We will have internet gateway which will be attached like with this root table to define the internet path. So this will be the internet gateway. Okay, so this is like what we need to create. Sorry. So we will create one machine here, public machine, and we will create one EC2 machine here. So we will create a EC2, and here we will create a EC2. So now the same thing, we will try to access that machine from here to here. This will be one demo. So what we are doing, we are trying to connect this virtual machine from this virtual machine from this machine. So this is like very basic part which we have done. Along with that, so one part is this first one. You need to let me go and type for you the tasks. So first task will be, you should be able to connect with private EC2 machine with public. Okay, public. And one more thing, right now we have only one machine, but that task you need to perform for both Windows and Linux. Okay, so you need to create one Windows machine. So this could be the Windows, and this is also Windows. Okay, you need to create one more machine in the same network, that is the Linux machine here, and again you need to connect the same thing with like that. So you have to do the practice for the Linux also. Okay, so this is the Linux and this is Linux. Okay, so this is one task. This one task is having a two tasks, that is Windows and the Linux machine. Okay, now the second task is, I want to connect with this Windows private machine and the Linux machine from my machine, my laptop. So establish Open VPN connection. Okay, to access private subnet Windows machine and Linux machine. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to create one Open VPN machine here. Open VPN, and you need to try to access this machine with here. Okay, like that. Okay, understood till here the second task?
Yes.
Good. Now the third task. Make your infrastructure highly available and fault tolerance. So what is the meaning of this? What do you understand with the HA and FT?
Load balancer and auto scaling.
Great. So you need to attach a load balancer and auto scaling group to make your network highly available and fault tolerant. So above that you need to create this. Okay, so obviously if you are making that HAFT, then what you need to do, you need to monitor that with the CloudWatch and SNS for the notification, and this should be proper. Okay, don't do this demo should not be there. What you are doing, it should be very professional. The naming convention is also the professional, so that the person will go and see that. So it should be very presentable. Okay, now we have done this part. Now next part is what could be done next here. I just remember and forgot. Yeah, so you are monitoring your infrastructure perfectly, right? But what about the network? So you need to monitor your network also. So that would be the VPC flow log, and the VPC flow log is in two part. One, which I have shown you, CloudWatch log group should record the VPC flow log, one part. This is like one part, and the second part which, yeah, the second part which you need to explore, which I have not shown you as a demo. So that part will be S3 bucket should also have your VPC log. Okay, did you remember there was the two part? One is flow log with the CloudWatch, and the other one is the S3 bucket. The third one is also there, kinesis, but we have not yet covered the kinesis. So you need to uh, configure the S3 bucket to record your flow log. This is like a homework for you. Okay, so create your bucket also. So this will cover your S3 bucket demo also. See, I guess almost all the services we have covered till now. Anything is left out? So
Can you again explain the fifth one?
yeah, I'll explain. Just give me a minute. The scaling is done, AML is done, it is done. Yes. Yeah, so definitely when you will perform this task, so you will use the role also. So use
And how we will
access.
show that the 3 point, do we have to create any web page for that? And we'll show you like we did earlier by creating load in the CPU.
You can, no problem. I don't have any problem. But if you will attach also, and if that machine is healthy behind the load balancer, I'll automatically understood that you have done the configuration correctly. So that's not the problem. But if you want, you can create a web page also. Okay, so it's just, it could help you to understand the more in this. So just one second here, web page configuration, like web page optional. Okay, so you can do that. Okay, and if you are doing this web page configuration, and definitely if you are configuring auto scaling, so it should have, auto scaling group should have a AMI attached. Okay, it should have a AMI, this one, this should be AMI specific, not any other.
And
Okay,
we in which machines, for private and public, we will gonna attach the load balance in between both public and private one, or we have to create different load balancer for different.
see, right now you create your load balancer for public one only, this, like this machine and
Okay,
this machine only. But for the private, we are not sending any traffic right now. We are only just trying to access,
it's
because
just
see,
for data,
I have,
right?
yes, database. So I have not yet covered that database part to you. So I will not say to attach your load balancer
Anything
behind
with
these
private.
things. Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. So leave that part. So just make your HAFT only for the public part. Okay. Now let me explain this part, fifth one. See, just let's just go and
And
inside
can we
this.
only attach with one kind of machine, like either the window or either the
No, no,
Linux or both?
I want
Okay.
you to try both the flavors.
Yeah, I can
Okay,
try the both the
because
flavors. So for that, we have to create two load balancer, or we can attach different machine with one load
single,
balancer.
si-
Okay.
see, whenever you create a website or the application, are we creating that website and application should be operating system specific? Like for example, if I'm creating an application, so if I
I'm
want
just
that
asking
application.
for AMI thing. Like we have to create one AMI, right? Either it could be the window one or could be the Linux one.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, AMI part you're asking. So
Because we
AMI
have to
part,
connect with auto scaling group. We will not gonna attach with load balancer. It will automatically pick up from the auto scaling. So we have to create one AMI, right?
Yeah, for this, what you can do, see, for load balancer, you can attach both the machine manually behind that load balancer. That's fine. But in case of auto scaling group, it's completely your choice what type of machines you want to create. Either it could create a Windows specific machines, or either it could be Linux machine, because that's not the problem. See, whenever we will create a application, so it depends on our use case, what type of machines we are creating to balance the load. Here what you do, either you can go with the AMI of this one or this one, that's your choice. Yeah, definitely you can go ahead with the only one type of AMI, you can't go ahead with the multiple AMI. So it's your choice, but I want these both the machines should be behind load balancer.
But
So these
if
two
we
will be.
just have one question. So if we attaching the load balancer with auto scaling group, does it automatically pick? Uh, do we have to register machine with load balancer, or we will just assign with the auto scaling group and it will automatically register the machines?
Here you need to do the two part. One, you need to attach your load balancer with auto scaling group. So whatever configuration you will take, like for example 2 and 3 is the max, min and desired
Yeah.
capacity right. So that will have a two machine from auto scaling, and these two machine you will attach manually. So there will be
Okay.
total four machines behind the load balancer which I want you to create, though it is
Okay.
not come
I
under the
got you.
best practice architecture, but I want you to see that how we can register the manual thing also. Okay, so this will
Okay.
have the manual attachment. So one will be the Linux machine, other three will be the Windows machine, or either way, whatever AMI you have selected. Okay,
Okay.
so understood this third part.
Yes.
Okay, any doubt in fifth part,
Yeah.
or are you
I
able to imagine?
Most of the things I have not cleared with the logs part. I'm still
See,
learning the logs thing.
you will understand. Okay, if you will face that log part, I'll give this as an additional part to you. But if still you will face any error or doubt or any query, will be there. I am there, just ask me. See, under
Yeah.
flow log, so create a flow log, just give me a minute. See, here we have these three options, right? So CloudWatch we have seen already. For S3 bucket you have to follow this. So how to do that? You just need to create one bucket and pass that ARN here. Automatically it will take the logs inside that bucket that you need to configure. And see, it is giving the proper path. The ARN of S3 bucket which the flow log is published, you can specify a specific folder also in that bucket. Like for example, under that bucket I want to create a folder, and then I want to give that as a format, and inside that I want to store my log. You can give the full path also. So that's the not a problem. If you will give only ARN, so it will automatically create the folder for you. So that part you need to explore. If you are not able to do that, I'll share and I'll guide you. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel.